Do you believe in ghosts? If you're unsure, a visit to the Drover's Inn in Scotland might make a believer out of you. Tucked away in the Scottish Highlands, this 300-year-old pub has a reputation that sends chills up the spine. It's not just the age-old stone walls, the rustic charm, or the ambience of the Highlands that make it unique. No, the Drover's Inn is known for something far more eerie. It's considered one of Scotland's most haunted locations, a place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. Guests and staff alike have reported inexplicable occurrences, sightings of apparitions, and the sensation of being watched by unseen eyes. And it's not just one or two isolated incidents. The Drover's Inn has a long history of paranormal activity, each story more chilling than the last. So prepare yourself as we delve into the eerie history and ghostly tales of Drover's Inn. Nestled in the heart of the Scottish Highlands, the Drover's Inn has a history that stretches back over 3 centuries. Established in the early 18th century, this rustic establishment has served as a beacon of warmth and respite for weary travellers for more than 300 years. Its origin is tied to the drovers, hardy men who would herd cattle from the Highlands down to the markets in central Scotland. The inn was a critical resting point on their long and arduous journey, a place to replenish their strength and share tales of their travels. Over the years, the Drover's Inn has maintained its historic charm. Its dark, creaky interiors tell a story of a time long past. A story told through the flickering candlelight that illuminates the worn wooden tables and the aged stone walls. This inn, with its centuries-old heritage, stands as a testament to the resilience and endurance of the Highland spirit. Yet the Drover's Inn is more than just a relic of the past. It's a living, breathing entity, steeped in tales of spectral sightings and eerie sounds. Some say the inn's long and varied history is the source of the countless ghostly encounters reported by guests. Could it be that the spirits of the drovers, forever bound to their arduous journeys, have found their eternal resting place within these ancient walls? Perhaps the most chilling tale is that of the weeping girl. Guests have reported hearing a sorrowful wailing in the dead of night, a sound that seems to emanate from the inn's attic. Could this be the spirit of a lost soul, forever trapped within the confines of the inn, her cries echoing through the centuries? With such a rich and haunting past, it's no wonder that Drover's Inn is a hotbed for paranormal activity. The inn's history, entwined with tales of spectral sightings, creates an atmosphere that is both intriguing and unnerving, a place that captivates the imagination and sends a shiver down the spine. As we delve deeper into the ghostly tales and paranormal investigations tied to this iconic Scottish inn, remember, every creak, every whisper, every shadow may hold a story waiting to be told. Over the years, guests and staff at Drover's Inn have reported numerous encounters with the supernatural. The inn, with its rich and eerie history, seems to be a magnet for spectral activity, and the stories that come from it are enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. One of the most chilling tales involves the ethereal figure of a woman, often seen weeping in the attic. Many have reported hearing her sorrowful sobs in the dead of night, a mournful sound that echoes through the inn's ancient corridors. The identity of this phantom lady remains a mystery, but her presence is a consistent thread in the inn's ghostly narrative. But the spectral lady isn't the only entity said to roam the Drover's Inn. Numerous guests have reported sightings of a shadowy figure moving silently through the hallways. This figure, believed by some to be a former drover who frequented the inn centuries ago, is often seen in the corners of the viewer's eye, only to disappear when one attempts to get a closer look. Then there are the inexplicable noises, strange knocks that come from nowhere, whispered voices that can't be traced, and the eerie sensation of being watched when no one else is around. These phenomena have been experienced by both staff members and guests, adding to the inn's reputation as a hotbed of paranormal activity. One particular incident involved a guest who was roused from sleep by the sensation of an unseen hand gently shaking his shoulder. Upon waking, he found his room to be empty, with no one else present. But the feeling of that ghostly touch stayed with him, a chilling reminder of the inn's spectral inhabitants. These chilling encounters have left many guests wondering who or what is haunting the Drover's Inn. While we may never know the true identities of these spectral beings, their stories continue to be a part of the inn's haunting legacy, captivating the imagination of all who dare to step inside its venerable walls. Intrigued by these tales, paranormal investigators have explored Drover's Inn in search of proof. These dedicated teams, armed with an array of cutting-edge equipment, have braved the inn's darkened halls and creaky stairways, seeking to pierce the veil of the unknown. Their investigations have yielded some spine-chilling findings that make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. In the dim candlelight, they've recorded odd sounds, spectral whispers that hang in the air, the faint rustle of unseen presence, and sudden, unexplainable knocks that echo through the silence. Electronic voice phenomenon, or EVP, sessions have captured disembodied voices, hinting at the inn's ethereal occupants. Perhaps they're the echoes of the past, trying to tell their stories from the other side. Energy readings, too, have been off the charts. Investigators have reported sudden spikes in their electromagnetic field detectors, especially in the upstairs rooms, the very same rooms where the weeping girl is said to haunt. These abnormal readings suggest that there's something more to Drover's Inn than what meets the eye. Then there are the chilling photographs and videos, fleeting shadows darting in the corner of the frame, strange orbs of light floating in the air, and even spectral figures that appear and disappear without a trace. These visual anomalies have left even the most hardened investigators scratching their heads in bewilderment. The accounts of these investigators lend an ominous weight to the ghostly tales of Drover's Inn, reinforcing its reputation as one of the most haunted locations in Scotland. They've delved into the unknown, and what they've found is a fascinating mix of history and mystery, a tangible link to the spectral world that seems to coexist with our own. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, one thing is certain: Drover's Inn is a place where the past lingers, and where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the eerie history and ghostly tales of Drover's Inn. If you enjoyed this video and would like to delve deeper into the world of the paranormal, don't forget to hit that like button. Your support helps us to continue our investigations and share more of these spine-tingling stories with you. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss any of our upcoming videos as we explore more haunted locations and uncover the mysteries they hold. As always, thank you for watching. Remember, every like, every subscribe helps us bring more bone-chilling tales from beyond the veil right to your screen. Stay spooky, friends, and we'll see you in the next investigation.